Alright folks, let's go ahead and get started. I'm Bjorn Valley and welcome to another episode of Star Technology. I am flabbergasted. This whole thing, this is temporary. We're inching closer to this chemical plant. We obviously still need to make the research station. We need to make data orbs. But the large chemical reactor is easy. I've got a stack of them. And then the CPM machine hulls, that's coming. CPM motors, that's kind of what we're working towards right now. We have to get that europium, so we're making the fusion reactor. Naquita alloy, I think... Oh, we could make Naquita alloy right now. That might be fun, but we're not doing that just yet. Pipes and we don't have UV circuits, so it's a bit off. It's still a bit off, just a little bit. Like 10 minutes. I did notice we can't make this because we don't have CPM assemblers. There's no multi-block that accepts 2 hatches. So I had said I was going to upgrade some of them to tritium, and I didn't lie. I was just mistaken. So what we're doing today is we're going to see if we can't get at least some of this fusion reactor. Well, no, sorry. We're not doing that today. And here's why. I wanted to do that today. That's what I was going to start off with. We can make the superconducting coil block. We just have to figure out where we're going to do that. Niobium titanium foil, no big deal. Indium tin barium titanium cuprate wire. Such a stupid name. Everything else has got like cool name like stellarite, but this one's indium tin barium titanium cuprate. Okay, fine. But it's this one here. It's not that we don't have tritium, it's that we don't have enough tritium. This is 24 ingots per superconducting coil block. And that's, we need, okay. So to make it's one of these. The fusion machine casings. We need a block each, and in here, we need 80 of those. So we need 40 of this recipe. We need 4 all on their own, and then we need 1 for the fusion reactor itself. So each one of these fusion reactors, and when I say each one, I have it on good authority that we're going to need dozens of them. Each one is going to require 960 tritium. So I ran into a problem with this when I logged on this morning. Somewhere in here, we had just a stainless steel drum in here holding all that extra hydrofluoric acid. Apparently, we're making extra, and I think it's because when we run everything through the distillation tower, we actually get all the little dregs. They process, and they give us more hydrofluoric acid than we put into the system, or more fluorine. Or hydrofluoric acid, and maybe both. Anyways, point is we're running in excess of hydrofluoric acid. So that filled up, and then obviously the output bus for this, I think it was this, was full. So we probably don't need to be processing it in this one, but I've already got it set up, so, may as well let it run. Anyhow, so that's fixed now, and, oh man, I don't know how long it's going to take. It's, this makes 4 take, what is it that makes the, one of these makes, it's got to be this one. We, output the, enriched Naquita solution here, let's see. Tritium sulfide, yeah, so this makes 1 tritium sulfide. And it happens almost instantly, but this large chemical reactor is only running... Oh, I can make the whole thing faster. It's a terrible idea, but we're going to do it. So if we shift right-click on the machine block with the rubber mallet, it doesn't stop it. It stops it after the current cycle. So that way you can go through and break the block. We could do this. Oh, that's a bad idea, but we're going to do it. It's perfect overclock, so it takes the exact same amount of power, but it takes it faster. So I just had this thought just now. So it looks like power is still kind of being stable. I want to label it as a bug because it's not. It shouldn't be, right? We shouldn't be. I mean, we're maintaining, so I guess it's fine. It was this one. Or was it... Shoot. I may have just broken the wrong one. It's on the... Which one is it? It's this one. Okay, it is this one because it's the one that accepts... No, it's not. It's this one. Okay, let's try that again. I think it's this one. Either way, we could do both. It wouldn't be a problem. Anyhow, we're going to go ahead and put this guy in there. Connect it. And then it's the... Yeah, that always throws me off. It's on the right from the back side, but it's on the left from the front side. So this is ZPM tier, and the inputs are Naquita dust and chloractimonic acid. Okay, cool. So I think we could actually fill this whole thing up faster. Well, it wouldn't matter, but we could throw another 16 of the antimonic fluoride or whatever it is. Anyhow, let's set this up to go, and now we're looking at every 7.5 seconds. So this will back up, and we could put another blast input patch on this one. Yeah, because now this is 38 seconds. All right, let's go try. I mean, it'll back up at this point, no matter what we do, but we can at least make it go a little slower, or a little faster. Okay, so let's try that again. Uh oh, I already lost it. You. Shift right click. And this should drop it down to 18.75 seconds. Okay, so top right of the one with 2. This one. Yeah, I did. Okay. So you're formed, and you're good. So let's turn it back on. And we should be... obviously, again, like I said, it'll back up in here. Well, it'll take a while because it's going to back up in here first. So everything should run more or less, but we're now waiting on this guy to do what it's doing. Before we were waiting on this one because this one's got perfect overclock and this one doesn't. Uh-oh. Oh, you know what? That's funny. No, it's not the amperage. Why isn't this getting enough power? Are we not able to output enough? I mean, this has always got excess power, but... Are we running into a limit of... So what happens if I put another one of these on there? Looks like that was it. So running 12 amps of LUV is more than these flux points can handle, it looks like. Huh. Oh, you know what? I wonder if we can... Here, let's move this for a second. So if I move this, this starts dropping, and then I can set this transfer limit to that. Now it's fine. Okay. So it wasn't a limit of the thing, but we are going to run into a limit because it looks like... No, we're fine. We're fine. But now it's transferring 1,000,000 FE per tick. Oof, just for this one setup, that's a quarter of our power usage. That's crazy. And we are dropping down into the 20s for the buffer. Oh, man. Okay, so we've got to get moving on stuff. But that's okay, because we need to wait for this to fill up to 960. Oh man, this is all temporary, and it's the only reason I can deal with the spaghetti of everything. If I was gonna leave this here permanently, I would have absolutely set it up differently. For one thing, they would have been right next to each other. I would have given some gaps, you know, so on and so forth. But I think it'll be okay, at least until we get that up, and then, you know, like 5 more minutes, and then we'll get UV. Well, you know, realistically, 5 minutes we'll get to UHV. I mean, about 7 minutes to get to the Stargate. Yeah, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. Okay, so in the meantime, I was thinking we've got a couple of things that we have been thinking would be good. I've been noticing that as I replace blocks in the multi-blocks, this has been a bit of a pain in the neck. So what if we made a magnet? That should be pretty easy, right? We've got the Energium crystals. In fact, we have full Energium crystals right up here. I know I just made a bunch, but I mean, these ones are full, so let's use that. I do need to clear out some of the inventory because it's getting a little bit crazy. I think I'm done with down here with this. I think this is complete. The only thing that's wrong with it is these need to be trinium coil blocks instead of naquita coil blocks. In fact, I should probably just... Well, we'll leave it. We'll leave it. It's fine. No, we'll take it. See? Right here. If I had the magnet, that would have happened. Okay, so... Yeah. And then that'll just be obvious why it's not running. Because I did come over here a couple times, and I spent, you know, 5 minutes looking through all the inputs, trying to figure out why it wasn't running before I remembered again. Oh, yeah. But they... Llamas. So many. So many. If I was okay. Sorry, so this is a little bit of a dark story. If you don't want it, hear it. That's fine. I understand. But apparently, I have a oh no, these don't go in here. They go into the other one. Did I gotta move it now, or I'll find it later. I had a vague relative. I'm not gonna say who, and they were. They had started a goat farm, and the goat farm didn't do real well. So they shut down the goat farm and, you know, sold all the goats, and then they started up a taco truck. And that's where the story ends for them. And where everybody's like, yeah, sure, you sold those goats. Anyhow, neither here nor there. Point is, we're gonna make that magnet. So we've got the Energium crystal, and I think we needed 1 plate, 2 wires, and 4 rods. And then there's supposed to be a slot for it, so we'll see if we find that. 1 plate. It seems like stainless steel is still really cool. Where was the neodymium? Neodymium is back here in the HV. Electric motors. That's... Nope, it's EV. Okay, cool. And the fun part's going to come in that we're going to need to use all that neodymium. We've been backing it up, so it's not like it's going to be a huge deal. But the neodymium, when it comes, it's going to be a lot. Okay, so if I go like that, it's enabled. And then I think what we can do... So it's going to slowly eat up the electricity, but I think... Card holder, that's not what we want. Okay, so if I say drop that wire up there, how far away does it pick up? It doesn't. Magnetic field enabled. If I break this. Well. I actually just want it to pick up everything. Okay, cool. That's going to be, I mean, that would be it would be super annoying so the secret there was it's got a filter on it, and it's by default set to a access list, which means that since there's nothing in here, it won't pick up anything. So if we switch it to a deny list, then we're fine. Okay, cool. So the next step is let's go grab a battery and see if that battery will charge all the stuff in our inventory. Where did I make batteries? Oh, what's down here? Okay, so I should have a Lapatronic Energy Orb. That's Ivy. And I could make an actual specific charger, but let's go ahead and just toss it here. And it's going to take a little bit to charge. But I think, yeah, if we set it to discharge mode, it will charge our tools and batteries in our inventory. And then we only have to charge one thing eventually, every now and again. And I should probably find some place to just put it so it charges, like have two of them so we can swap out. In fact, let's go do that. One more. We'll grab two of these, and then once we get the LUV one up, we'll set that one to process. You can go in here. It's fine. So these are IV, but they're in an they're in an IV setup. Okay, that's fine. I don't have any LUV. Actually, I don't have any LUV machines running. That's fun. We took the ones down over here. Huh. Okay. Like, it almost makes me want to put an LUV machine down over there. There's actually a specific charger, and I don't know if it's called a turbocharger. Oh, that's why it's a 4X turbocharger. It's almost worth making. Let's see, in fact, what does this cost? Niobium titanium wire, LUV machine hull, LUV circuit, cables, and a chest. Well, let's go try that and see how that does. I'm just making all sorts of stuff today that I wasn't expecting. Okay, so we need one of you. We need one of you. And then it was 16 of these. Right? Two niobium titanium. One. Two. And then the LED circuit. That one, yeah. Okay, and then I don't know that this is the best place to... Lammas. My old adversary. That's funny. The machine hulls actually hold power. I didn't realize that. That would be why you can use the machine hulls to power through the clean room. Okay, so these are barely charged. But if I put them in here, I can't tell if they're charging faster or not. Okay, so this has got 28 million in it. And if I put it in here, looking at the 100,000s place. Doot, 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 doot. Oh, that's obviously way faster. Okay. That wasn't even, I didn't even need to test the timing. Yeah, in fact, this one's even now faster, or higher than this one, and it was lower before, so cool. We'll come back to, in fact, you know what? We can probably even just grab this right here, set this to enabled, and not put that in our hand. And we can see that it's charging all these guys. Cool. I hope it's charging this saber, because that's the only thing that's really gone down in energy usage. Okay, and then the next one I thought we would do is, as long as we're looking at the at this. Could we make some of these? So let's mark these, because it's just in an assembler. It's even just an IV assembler. So let's go ahead and try to make the Enquarkening suits. And I think Enquarkening has got to be a Gregtech reference. I mean, I don't know for sure, but and the biggest one here is when we go back to not peaceful. If we do that, I'm kind of going back and forth. It will replenish the food bar, but also it replenishes underwater breath bar, which is kind of nice. And nullify harmful effects is not that big a deal, but it would be a thing. Okay, so yeah, we just go through and grab all of this stuff. Okay, so IV processors. 2, 4, 6, 8. And like I said, this is not super necessary, but I think it'll be fun. I'd like to know if there's someplace I can put this. In fact, can we? No, it would be nice if there's a slot for it, but you know, whatever. Yeah, these are all charged. Good. And I'd really like to use the drill, but again, there's no way to turn off the sound, and it irritates me. I imagine it's going to be even more irritating on screen. Okay, so 4x tungsten wires. 8, 15, 19, 23, 4x. Wait. 8, 15, 19, 24. Oh, they're just taking the place of the oh, come on. Like the material you use to make armor, like leather for leather armor and stuff. All right, so 4x, 24. This will be 16. And then I imagine I can run over here and do the exact same thing. Let's see, how much is this? 16, so we need a half a stack. All right, cool. So we've got those, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 Lapatronic energy orbs. And this is actually why I did the batteries. I do remember thinking that, but I didn't think that was the only reason. It doesn't charge batteries. That's good. Or this doesn't charge batteries in the inventory, because that would be kind of counterproductive, right? IV emitters. 2. Just 2. 2 IV emitters and a sensor. They're downstairs. Yeah, they're back here. I have 1 sensor. And 2 emitters, please? Nope. I don't want that. Cool. Alright, so let's go dump some of this stuff into the assembler. Let's use this assembler. That seems like more fun. So these require no circuit, and I'm hoping it doesn't try to craft something while I'm in here. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we'll do those for now. And should have 4. Oh, 4. Let's go ahead and just swap those around. IV field generators. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. This was coincidental. I didn't realize that this was required. I would have thought that they were the Lapatronic energy orbs, but we have 4. And then we're empty. And again, I need to up the rate of our production of Nether Star stuff, but that's, I guess, coming. I did hear that there's an issue with it later. Okay, so tungsten steel screws. That's 4, 8, 16, 32. So 4 tungsten steel. That's it. Cool. And this is why I don't spend a lot of time. I mean, it's fine to run around and grab stuff, but doing that every episode, I don't feel like would be super entertaining. Okay, so we just run this through the extruder. The bolt. That's a long rod. Bolt. And then these can just go in the lathe. And so here's an example. Yeah, oh, actually, it's not an example. But when we up it, it'll go to 1 tick each. And so even though we're only upping it from EV to IV, once we say ZPM everything, then... I already had some screws in here. Wait, I only needed... I only need 16. Oh, well. Oh, well. Iridium plates. 8. 15 is going to be 24. Yeah. See, iridium is in a blast furnace, and it's like right here, right? Maybe. Maybe not. There we go. Oh, it's not even here. We gotta go. That's what I was thinking. It's like right on the edge, I think. Come on. One of these directions is better than the other. We are going to run out of places to do the freezing here soon, though. So that's something to keep in mind. Silicon, palladium. Oh, come on. Rurid. I love that word. I know I keep saying it, but I do. It's such a stupid word. It's so hard to say. Iridium. 24. And then to get the ruthenium foil, we need ingots, and the ingots have to be vacuum froze, but they don't need any extra material. So let's go ahead and just vacuum or run it through the blast furnace on its own, because I don't want to track it down. All right, so that's 32, 28, so that's 60, 76, 96. Okay, so 96 at 4 each is going to be 24. Ha! Okay. Where would we have ruthenium? It's in the chemical reactor room. Or is it... It's either in the chemical reactor room or... Like I said, this is one of the downsides of doing it this way. I really ought to set it all so it feeds into the... Nope, it's not here. So it all feeds into it, the ME system, and then I'll have to keep tracking everything down. Maybe that's a... So it's just every minute I'm going to spend on setting up ME is going to be a minute I'm going to spend not progressing. It's over here. It is an electrolyzer, isn't it? Ruthenium, ruthenium, rhodium, ruthenium, rhodium. Okay, how do we get ruthenium? Oh, you know what? I have an easier way of doing this. This is the other reason I don't ever know where some things are, is that rather than actually going and getting it, I just run over here and I'll snag this. So 24. I love when I do that. I stop and then I go, one more. Oh, wait, I was already good. I didn't trust myself. All right, so I should be able to just toss you in there. 3 seconds each. We'll come back to it in a minute. And then find rhodium. Well, okay. Nice. Find rhodium wire. I don't think we've got rhodium or ruthenium smelting, so that's going to be a thing that also has to happen. Okay, rhodium dust. We just saw that. That was over... One of them was over in the large chemical reactor room because we're doing it right here. So how many of this do we need? 48... 40, so it's 98, 114, 128. No, 100. Well, we need this many. That's the new math for you. I get a kick out of new math. It's a really old thing. It's from like the 60s maybe, like literally when my parents were going through school, and so they'll still pull out old protest songs against new math. Okay, iridium goes into 1. Ruthenium goes in that one. And they're both done. Good. Okay. So I think we're almost done. You and you. Well, I can do that. And then the rhodium wire. And then we need liquid titanium for each of them. Yes, we do. You should be able to melt the hot titanium ingots. I know it's kind of counterproductive. Let's go with just a stack. In fact, I might even have a stack. Well, I'm not even worried about it. Titanium is down here. And if we... it's not. Doggone it. I keep forgetting you have to... You have to cool it. And it's up, not down. Oh, okay. I know my base. I know how to get around. Titanium is here. Stack, done. We do have a bunch of hot ingots sitting around after the processing for the trinium, but, you know. Okay, extractor. Extractor. This one's the extractor. So input bus, you, and... Why did I get a ding? I didn't get experience, did I? Stainless steel, sure. Yeah, that holds titanium just fine. Alright, so you are going to come here, and I think we have to swap out this right here. Yeah. Why am I getting ding? Is it letting me know? Oh, is it letting me know that it used the magnet? I don't know. Rhodium ingot. Okay, how many should we do? All of them is a lot. We'll do 2 for now. It's gonna be more than that, but... Oh, no, it's not. That's 256. That's plenty. And... Yoink. Okay. So the next one wants 4 IV motors. Which, you know, makes sense because it's the legs. I love every time I pull something out and you hear the machine start up. It's like, getting ready for next time. Are you still processing? Oh, you are. Okay, well. It should just go right to the next one, yeah? No. Because you're out of wire. Do that. And then the boots want 2 pistons. Again, makes sense. Hold on. I hate when there are noises outside that I can't identify. I don't think you can hear it over the camera. Or over the mic, but maybe. Okay, and then the last one was that sensor. So we have too much rhodium wire. That's probably even ZPM tier, but we'll put it in here. And then never find it again. Tungsten steel screws can go back in with these tungsten steel screws. This can go up and away, and then this can go back. Oh, wait, no, it can't. No, it can't. I've got to... I probably don't have enough feed. Boots. I think we're good. It should just take everything except for the last little bits of wire here, right? Okay. Yeah, so let's pull this out. Oh. Here, this is a thing I love. We take the titanium drum to hold liquid titanium. Totally makes sense. In fact, I might even have that over here already. Stainless steel. Oh, none of these are titanium. So wherever I put the liquid titanium, Might have been tungsten steel. I had to hold. I don't know. Whatever I was doing. I like putting the molten metal inside the drum the same size. Okay, so we should have a new costume. Output bus, output bus. Yep, 1, 2, 3, 4, and they are already charging. Cool. Okay, don't hold that like that. So then the question is, I don't think we can upgrade this yet. Requires HPIC chip, which we've got, fine niobium titanium wire, osmium, double iridium, graviton engine unit, CPM circuit, radium plated palladium plate, lapatronic energy orb cluster. So we have to make that before we can make this next part of the suit. But that will give us flight. So the difference is this one has 5 armor toughness, and that one's got 5 armor. Here we go. 9.6 armor, and this one's on. Oh, this one's got 12 dirt armor. So it's just all around an upgrade. Yeah, so this is nullifies burning, prevents freezing. And this one is exactly the same. And it look engine enabled. What do you suppose the engine does? I don't know. Anyhow, yeah, so we'll go ahead and pull you guys off, put you guys on, and then we're snazzy. Look at how snazzy we are as we walk into the wall because I can't walk backwards. Ah! This is the skill that YouTuber... Huh. We're not walking. Okay, I really need to reboot. Okay, fair enough. Enquarkening. Okay, and then just for funsies, I'm going to... Whoa. Okay. I thought it let us do a jump boost. Increases jump height and distance. Huh. Maybe it's got to be charged more. But that's crazy there. Is it? We're not jumping up on that. Is it really like just a half a step? Let's go. Let's see. Where's someplace we can try a half step jump? Didn't feel like it's helping. Got the step assistant. Oh, I don't have anything over here to jump on. Okay, I'm not going to worry about it. We'll play with it later. Okay, so last thing is armor stand. So just 6 and oh man, this is gonna... Okay, so walking is normal, running is not. Okay, that's gonna take a lot of getting used to. I'm gonna fall off the edge so many times. I mean, literally, I just double click when I'm... Oof. Okay, maybe hold on, let's see. Not that one. It's options, controls, keybinds. Nope. Gregtech. Category. Gregtech. Enable boost jump, period. Okay. Armor mode switch is 7. Armor hover toggle. Night vision enabled. I don't want that. Aha, jump boost enabled. Whoa! Whoa! Ha 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 ha! That's crazy there. Okay. We can kill so many llamas with this. It's going to make things a lot easier. And then we'll get the jetpack. And once we get the jetpack, I'm thinking maybe this won't be quite as necessary. But nice. I might have to turn it off, honestly. Yeah, for now we're going to turn it off. I'll get used to the running, and then we'll try to add the jump boost later. We need, I think I've got, nope, I got rid of all my slab. Oh, wait, stone slab. And then, was it the double smelted? It is a smooth stone slab. Okay. Luckily, I have some. This is the only armor we've made. It's not. It's not as fun as the. Where did we put? It's over here. Yeah. Let's go ahead and just put this right in a snazzy angle, right? Of course, obviously, and then, bloop, bloop. I'm gonna freak out every time I walk by and be like, "Who's in us? Who's doing this? Who's here?" Okay, cool. So we have got new armor. We've got battery. It's dead, but we'll we can just swap it out, right? That's why we did this. I'm gonna overshoot things. It's gonna go badly. Oh, each battery is different. Okay. Yeah, so you're charging everything. Good. And then this stuff will all go. And then is there a better saber? Nano saber. Quark. No. At Gregtech. We're just gonna look and see if there's another sword. I'm assuming it'll be by the first sword, but this is a lot of scanning through. Gregtech's got a lot of stuff. It's all procedurally generated. A lot of it's procedurally generated, but it's a very helpful mod. It's just it's a lot, right? Looking through. Interesting. And you should probably go through and do this every once in a while. Each one of these buzzsaw blades is a different tier, right? So that's good to know. No, it's not, actually. It's like rose gold's not used for anything, so never mind. But what's interesting is there's only so many dense plates. Neanium plate. From neanium ingots. Which we get from molten neanium. Which we get from neanium plasma mixed with oganescent stabilized Bose-Einstein condensate. Well, that makes total sense. I'm not seeing anything here. So the dense plates are 9 plates put in a compressor, if you haven't done that before. Long distance fluid pipeline. We don't need that. And last time I tried to do it in Terra Firma Greg, they were buggy. So I'm hoping that they're not still buggy. Oh, it's going to be in here. It's in tools. Wow. It's a lot of tools. I'm not even sure I care now that I'm looking at it. So these are all swords, but the saber's not in here. So let's assume that means it's not going to be in here either. I'm curious. Netherite sword does 19 attack damage. That's cool. I'm tempted to switch to something like that, except that it has durability. So that's not cool, but I like Necrota alloy only has 17. Okay. Okay, so none of the swords are really worth switching over to. We could just wander around throwing dynamite. That seems like fun. Machines. So many machines. What are you? Matches. Nice. The Gregtech version. We never got around to using spray cans, which would be fun, but it also gets really... Well, what are you? Matchbox. It looks like it's lit, but I guess not. Oh, you know what? I did have to make one of these. Oh, that's even easy. But I made one of these with butane or propane. That seems like something we should do for fun. But still not seeing the sword. It should be in here, right? Because this is all the other equipment. But it's not. Electric jetpack. We never got around to making jetpacks. We could buy one from the store, but we didn't. Huh. Interesting. Is that at Gregtech, and it doesn't seem to be popping up anywhere in here. It's entirely, I mean, it's real hard to see in a big giant list like this. So if you see it and you happen to see that there's an extra sword, you know, let me know. But oh, what's that? 0-point module. That's why it's ZPM tier power. Cool. Well, that's a thing we need to make. So I'm gonna mark that, but we're never gonna do it. Well, I mean, not now. Yeah, I don't see the sword at all. Flint sword. One more quick look. The nano saber. I guess that's just it. That's the weapon. That's it. No more. You know, it's and there's no way I'm gonna see it in the middle of all of these other ones that are slightly the same but just different. But otherwise the same. Yeah, okay. And then we're well, these ones aren't too bad to look through. But yeah, oh, it's also good to look through and see all the blocks that could be made. Anyhow, let's get rid of that. And oh, you know what? I turned off the JEI thing that shows all the items. I was gonna see how many items there were total. Anyhow, so that's been fun. I enjoyed that. And I think that's gonna do it for today. Oh, it's only charging one at a time. It's taken a while, isn't it? But I don't think there's better armor than this. So we, oh, you know what? Here, let me try this. No, nothing. We could enchant it. That wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. Like, give it looting, sweeping edge. Probably sweeping edge would be best. Well, no, maybe. I don't know. Oh, and we could give it the teleportation ability. That would be cool. What is this? Oh. Enchanted book. Range 3, travel anchor 1. Enchanted book, teleportation. Oh. Actually, let's go do that real quick and see if that works. This will be the first star coins we've spent in a very long time. It was in here. Submit. I don't need the travel anchor, but it's fine. And how should we put these on? I think... I mean, if I hate it, we'll just... Oh, obviously, I've got to. So what I don't understand is enchant... let's go with... not spike. Sweeping edge. Can I get sweeping edge in any way? Or do we... You know what? Okay, I know this episode's gone a little long. I just want to see if we can enchant... Where would we get? We need... Oh, come on. These guys are so sensitive. And then 2 diamonds. Like I said, it's going to take a minute to get used to. I'm going to just run my face into things all the time. How do we make a book? Nope, just a book. Well, we've got paper, we've got leather. That's probably the easiest way to do it. I mean, we use cardboard. We use an assembler, but, I mean, that's easy enough. Oh, man. That's crazy. Oh, paper's right. It was there. There it is. And... I'm going to spend so much less time thinking and so much time just running around. See, like right here. Oh, no! There, this is what we wanted. We're making a llama book. Okay, so if I... Oh, I should have gotten more. I didn't even think about that. Okay, book. this. I have it actually in here. There we go. Enchanting table. You can go right there, and I'll move you right there. Okay, so we need lapis. It's been a while. We need lapis, and we need to grab some of our experience, and probably another book. So just don't mind me as I run around and get used to smashing my face in things. In fact, let's get like... You know what? It's not like I don't have a ton of leather. And I'm not... I'm going to get more leather here in a minute, so... You know. Leather. 64 books, and... Experience crystal. I think we can get 30 levels and just start from there. You go in there, you go in. Oh, we can just holding. Oh, we can enchant stuff. So like the satchel, if we just given it holding. Sharpness 1. No, I don't want sharpness 1. Let's grab holding. Okay. So, for example, enchanter advancement. Okay. I have a satchel in somewhere. Where would I put that? There it is. So I can... What else does the satchel get enchanted with? Nothing. In fact, can we not enchant this at all? Oh, this stays. Interesting. Holding. Oh. But could we enchant this guy with holding? We can. So this is 32, this is 64. I mean, it's not the worst thing. Okay. And then let's do that again. That was fun. I know. The I do enjoy actually the enchanting mechanic stuff. You're just gonna go in there. Bags and bags and bags. Yeah, you can go here, you can go there. No, sorry, enchanter. Can I actually hold on? Could I just default enchant? I can. Where did my... Huh. Okay. Good job. Let's see, if I put you and you in there, I can only do one. It's not worth it doing it at 30 though, right? Boots, lapis. Huh. Okay. Well, let's do... It would be kind of cool if they were all... Oh, the helmet I can do 3. Level requirement 6. Aqua affinity, no. Protection 2. Yeah, we'll do protection 2. So do I just need to do 2? It's been so long since I've done an enchantment. Oh, right, we need 6. I literally just said that. Although I guess we should check. Fire protection, protection 2. And this guy, fire protection 1, fire protection 2. Thorns. I don't really think I want thorns. Although that would be funny when DOW shows back up and we're like, I dare you to hit me. Actually, Aqua Affinity might not be the... Wait, Aqua Affinity... Hold on, let me check real quick. Okay, actually I want Aqua Affinity. Oh, and protection and respiration 1. We didn't need protection, but that's good. That's good. You're enchanted. Okay, I am having too much fun with this. So that resets what's in here, right? So we can do thorns or projectile protection. And we can do protection 2. Probably just protection 2. And then, can you get enchanted? You can. Knockback, sharpness. Sharpness 2. Yeah. We'll get sharpness 2, unless there's something good on this one. Protection 2, blast protection. I don't need blast protection. Let's say we don't need blast protection. And we'll see what else we get for the sword. Like I said, having too much fun with this. Sword. You have sharpness 1, knockback 1, smite 1. I don't like any of those. Actually, I kind of like knockback. Good enough. We can always grind it off if we need to, right? Okay, and then as long as we're here, let's see. What can we get for here? 6. Okay, I don't want any of those. But we'll try it anyways. We gotta enchant something. Can we enchant this? No. Can we enchant this? No. What else might we want to enchant? Can we enchant the pickaxe? We could. Let's enchant the pickaxe. Can we enchant efficiency and breaking? Yeah, let's try unbreaking. That's level requirement 6. Is this default enchanting now? I haven't enchanted in I don't know how long. Everything I've been playing has been... Oh, it's got efficiency as well. Not sure that's a good sign. All right, what about you? Oh, we can! Efficiency and... Well... Oops. We enchanted our tungsten steel wrench. It doesn't know what this is. That's intriguing. That could cause us to have a whole game-breaking something or other. Oh, we just can't. Limited enchantability. Okay. These are all efficiency. Do I get better? Am I doing this all wrong? Should I have been doing it with 30? Yeah, it might be that I have to do the better material too. I don't remember. It's been so long since I've done any enchanting. It's not like it matters too much, so I may come back and be like, oh, come on. I may come back and be like, hey, I redid everything because I thought about it and I decided on things. Nope, none of those. Just throwing random things in there. We can't reach enchant books. This travel anchor can go in there. It's just a normal triangle anchor. What about you? Oh, we could enchant this with holding 2. Okay. Done. And now you hold 20,000 as opposed to the default, which is 8, 10. Good enough. And then lastly, let's do some more books. Protection, holding, sure. And then holding 1. I don't want a mystical enlightenment. What does that do? Ender dragons and withers. Oh. Can I put that on here, or did I have to do it first? I did. Well, I think I've got a grindstone somewhere. Maybe not. Maybe I've just been seeing it in everything's inventory. Okay, well I'm gonna swap it out for cognizant, because I think we do end up killing the end dragon at some point. I don't even know if we can summon the wither, but if we can, then we will. That's still tooling down. Let's try a couple more books and see if we get something that we want. Power, sure. Power, protection. Piercing, feather falling. I don't need any of those. Okay. What were we even going to enchant? Oh! Shoot. I was going to... Okay. Here, let's do this. I forgot what we were doing. Okay. Yeah, let's see if we can get anything else interesting. Like piercing. Yeah, we'll get piercing. I wanted to have one more thing on the book before I... Oh, that's arrows, not swords. Okay, fine. It's weird that it's only giving me one... Oh, we need the bookshelves! Duh! I totally forgot about the bookshelves. Okay, well... Maybe I'll hold off. In between episodes, I'll do a quick enchanting room. I wonder what the highest tier enchanting is. I just totally forgot that there were bookshelves. Oh man, that's ridiculous. So we'll build the bookshelves and we'll build the. That's why we're only going up to level 6. That makes sense. Derp. We'll make the grindstone, the bookshelf room, and maybe I'll come back with more stuff. I don't know if I'm going to do that between this episode, but that's on the list of things to do. Cool. Okay, so I'm going to put a crate down. You can have all the enchanting stuff. And yeah, that was fun. I enjoyed that. I like making the new armor. I like making the magnet. So, for example, cool. Okay, so it is the ding is when it brings me stuff. It does mean that. Oh, hey, that worked. Okay, so if I still have my toilet all the way around. We can flush things out. Oh, bruh. It came anyways. Okay. What happens if we toss it off the... Oh my goodness. Just waiting. I think we're okay. I'm looking at my charging thing up there. I really like DOW's Island. All right, so that was fun. I can't use my toilet anymore because of the magnet, but I can do the other thing. Let's do a quick check. We have 590 tritium. That's not enough, but I'll come back in a little bit and we will have something to show for ourselves. So I've really enjoyed this episode. I hope you have too. Feel free to hit me up if there's anything you want to chat about. And until next time, I'll catch you on the flippity flop.